Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Arc Cube Ultraman Arc Galaxy Armor Cube from Ultraman Arc. Bit of a mouthful there, but this is the cube Arc uses to get his final form, which is the Galaxy Armor. You can see featured here on the left side of the packaging. Over here you can see that it is compatible with all three of the roleplay weapons, the Arc Arizer, the Eye Sword, and the Arc Galaxer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Still not 100% on that. I'm going to do a separate video for that, so I'll bring this back when I do the video for that. Today we're just taking a look at the cube, spinning it around to the back. Not really much going on here. The two LR44 batteries are included, which is nice. You can kind of see the little tab that you have to pull out there on the bottom. But yeah, so there's going to be some sounds from the cube itself, and then we'll try it out in the Arc Arizer and the Arc Sword. So I'm going to go ahead, get it out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So taking a closer look at the Galaxy Armor Cube, again, you have that really nice holofoil sticker there. I like the picture here on the front. It is number 4 in the series. They've been doing all of the significant armor cubes from the show as the first couple numbers, and then all the other numbers are just like the Gashapon and the Candy Toy cubes. Got the compartment here for the batteries, so if you ever need to replace them, you would just unscrew that. This is where you pull the little tab out of. Here is the rail system. If I flip it right side up, B004. Really like the purple with the gold. I just think that looks really sharp. If we hit the button on the side, so that's the only sound it's going to make on its own until we hold the button down. And then it switches modes. So that's kind of the transformation jingle. A grunting sound, an attack sound. And then as always, the color timer sound. And then we're back around to the front, hold it down again. And now we're back to the normal mode. I'll give it one thing, it's very nice and loud, so appreciate that. But that's pretty much all it does on its own. Let's go ahead and bring in the Arc Arizer. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and hit the button. And then we're going to pop it in. So that's pretty much it. It just gives you the transformation jingle. Unfortunately, there's no way to activate any additional sounds. I kind of wish it would say the name, like, you know, Galaxy Armor or something like that. I know it's kind of dumb and it doesn't need to say that, but I don't know why. For me, having the toy, like, announce what you're getting just seems right to me, even though it's not necessarily needed and not really show accurate. But I still just feel like that's what should happen. And next, we'll try it out in the Eye Sword. So kind of cool. I actually really like the sound effects there. It has kind of a grandiose quality to it. I also like how it kind of, you know, goes through the color spectrum of like green, blue, and purple, which is kind of the color scheme for the Galaxy Armor. So I think that works well. Yeah, overall pretty cool. sadly, that's going to do it for this one. Not too much to do with these, and I know I kind of sound like a broken record at this point, but I do wish that these did more. I think it's such a cool idea. I like the little cubes. I think aesthetically they look great, especially this one. The gold and purple really pops. The holofoil stickers are nice. You know, the designs on the stickers look good. And I love the DX cubes because they do have that extra bit of playability where they have their own lights and sounds built in. You know, the sounds you get in the normal mode, it's only the one sound, but then when you switch to that second mode, get a couple of nice sounds there. And I think on its own, that would be fine. My biggest complaint really just comes from their compatibility and functionality in like the Arc Arizer and the iSword. What you get is fine. Like, I like the transformation jingle for this one in the Arc Arizer. I just wish it did more after that. I wish you could get a couple more sounds, maybe hit a button on the side or something. I'm sure the Memorial Edition that they eventually come out with will do that, but I'm not playing that game, Bandai. I'm not buying, either waiting to buy only Memorial Editions or being shortchanged on the DX version. I just don't like this practice that they've gotten into, but that's a rant for another time. In terms of the DX cubes, I do think this is the best one so far, given that it's his final form. I think that totally makes sense. So, you know, my kind of disappointment is more at the functionality of the line as a whole, and not so much this cube. I think this is probably one of the best cubes they've done so far. So if you've been collecting the ARC stuff, I would say definitely at least get the 4 DX cubes. They're the most fun, have the most playability. You don't want to bother with the, you know, Candy Toy and Gashapon ones. I totally get that. They don't do a ton, quite honestly. And it's really just a shame because I really like the show. I've been enjoying the show this year, and I think this is a fun gimmick. I just think that they really kind of kneecapped it, and it could have been so much more if they would have just put a little bit more effort in, but what do I know? In any case, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.